Partner Island. I started adding a few interesting sites to the profile of this page. I guess what I'm going to try to do is get this channel partnered so that I can post links to useful sites, copyright, free sites. I think I can do that somewhat right now. But if you have a partnered account, you can post a lot of clickable URL links on your front page, which is what I hope to do, I guess. But anyway, the video today is about tags and an interesting experience I've had recently. On my Give Me a Break Band channel, two or three of my most popular videos are on the Hadaka Matsuri, which is the Naked Festival here in Japan, and the Penis Festival. Now these are actual festivals and not jokes. But in a silly attempt to get more views, quite a while when I uploaded those things, I typed in rather childish, but what I thought would be view-getting tags, right? Some of those being gay, some of those being ass. People were saying, "Oh, this is so gay." I thought, for some reason, I thought that might be actually kind of a good tag to attract people, but it wasn't. And actually, I didn't realize it for a long time, but those videos, those videos have gotten like, I don't know, 300,000, 400,000 views, somewhere in that, anywhere from the 200 to 400,000 view area. So you would think theoretically they'd be fairly good money makers. As a partner, those would give me some little bit of extra. Anyway, a lot of partners have one or two strong videos that, a lot of medium-sized partners like myself have one or two very strong videos that they get most of their AdSense money off. And I thought those would be mine, right? And I realized that they had no advertisements on them. I mean, I went over there one day to check. I was talking to Ken Tanaka, and he was telling me about his couple of big videos and how he got most of his views off of those. And anyway, I went over there and I checked, and I noticed there was no advertisement. So I wrote YouTube, and they said, this is actually one of the most useful emails I've ever gotten from YouTube. They said, check your tags. They didn't say they were wrong, but they said, you might want to change those tags. So I changed all the tags and the titles to as non-sexual or vulgar as possible. Yeah, I think the email from YouTube said something about we try to make this a family site, family-friendly site. So I changed the tags. Anyway, changed the tags. And I took like a couple tests, like the first cleansing, the first censorship was minor, but still no advertisements appeared. And I think there's another video I have on my Give Me a Break Man channel that has almost 200,000 views. It's just me talking about sexuality in Japan. And it's not a pervy video. It's actually talking about, it's like a sociology type video. Anyway, that one, I changed the tags on that one too. And they all eventually started getting advertisements. So there you go. Now, just the reason I'm making this video is I was reminded about that experience because just yesterday on my Give Me a Flake Band channel, I uploaded a video about the emperor, and I used the Japanese word ten no heika in the title and in the tags, and no advertisements appeared. Now, I realize that the emperor is a very sacred subject here in Japan and a touchy subject, and a lot of people are afraid of even talking about it. You get a lot of hate from the right-wingers or people who want to reinstall the emperor as a leader of some sort, or, Anyway, it's sensitive, and people, if you mention it, people think you're attacking them, even if you're not. So the point being that no advertisement appeared on that video. Now, actually, I was kind of lucky in that, kind of a mixed blessing. I made a typo on that video. I was also teaching the word ryoka, or ryoheika, which is both emperor and empress. And I accidentally, when I was moving the subtitles over, I accidentally put a no in there. Just a typo. I entered no into the middle of the word, so it said ryo no heika, which is wrong. And someone pointed that out to me, and I was like, oh. So I took down the video, but since I knew that I didn't really care about the advertisement money, really. I was like, whatever. I mean, once in a while this is going to happen, so who cares? It's still a solid language video. So I took it down and I put it back up, but this time I eliminated all tags and titles and anything related to the emperor. I even went so far as to change the link to the kanji to a tiny URL, Chinese link. And this is something that actually came out of this, that was a useful thing came out of this. If you use tinyurl.com, you can't use kanji. But there's a Chinese link that I found. I don't even know how to pronounce it, but it's a Chinese version of tinyurl that takes kanji. It's kanji friendly. So I was able to use that. So when I use that tinyurl maker, and I'm sure there are more of those, but I happen to find that one. Anyway, the tiny URL in my description has no references to the Emperor at all. So as soon as I put up this video, automatically an advertisement came up. So problem solved. So my advice, be careful of your tags. Avoid really touchy subjects that you know are going to prevent advertisers from wanting to put ads on your page. I imagine there's probably a blacklist, like all advertisers decide they don't want ads next to emperors. And if you're not sure, then do a search on the subject or the tags you intend to use before you put up the video, and that should, you know, if you don't find any ads next to partnered channels videos, then you'll realize that that's maybe not a good subject to make a video about, or if you're going to have to change the tags. Now, I did end up using a thumbnail of the Emperor and Empress that I got off Wikicommons, which was taken by U.S. Navy, some American military, and any photographs taken by American military are copyright-free, royalty-free. So I was able to use that. So I can still kind of advertise my video through the photograph, you know, but I won't be able to. But you know, if you put it in the search engine, it probably won't come up, which is fine, you know. I mean, because I've got my audience, they know what I do, so I just put Japanese lessons, and I'm sure someone will find it eventually. Anyway, woo! I just talk and talk, don't I? Sorry. See you later.